show that.
Excuse me. Let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Arpita. If you don't already know me, I'm a second year BSc nursing student in GMC at Chandigarh, and today I'm up with a very new video. This I haven't done on my channel ever before, but this year I'm starting this, and it is going to be what I learned in 2023. Now, every year I try to make a list of things I'm grateful for and what I learned in that particular year. But this time is the year when I am sharing it on YouTube. So I have my diary and my pen that I've written all the points down. It's not going to be a long list to bore you out, but yeah, it's going to be some valuable stuff from the hospital, direct from the hospital, because 2023 was the year that I was full-fledged working as a nursing student in the hospital, and I've seen a lot there. So I have roughly worked in the hospital for over a year, and my first learning in the hospital must be the value of life. I swear, if you don't value your life, please come and work in a hospital for just a few days, and you will get to know how valuable a life is. When you see a mother crying for her son, or a wife crying for her husband, or a husband crying for a wife, you know, it's so overwhelming, it's so heart-wrenching at the same time. The other day I saw literally a 78-year-old woman. She was crying, she was alone, just because a doctor break through her the disease condition his husband was going through, and it was not curable, it is terminal illness. So that's the thing that you realize during in the hospital, that life is too short to have grudges with anyone. You may have grudges with a person or a group of people or anyone, but at the end you never know what is going to happen in the next second. I actually mean it a little story time, but it was my first day in hospital. It was January. I don't remember the exact date, but it was January in 2023, and it was my first day at the hospital, and I did the usual vital signs for a patient. He was an uncle, and just after half an hour, I saw like a crowd near his bed, and a doctor was giving him a CPR, and everybody was assisting. There was so much hustle bustle in the whole ward, and within I think 10 minutes he was gone. Like there was a flat line and he was no more. I think that's when I realized that life is very short. You can't be holding grudges with people. You can't be having stories in your mind and going away in the heaven or the hell, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first learning that I made in January itself, that life is too short to have grudges with anyone. You know, even if it's your biggest enemy, just go and say a sorry. And if a sorry can fix everything, please do it, okay? Because you never know what is the next second, and then you will have regret throughout your life, right? So yeah, value your life and value the loved ones around you. The second thing is again related to this: value your life. You are precious, okay? I won't say कि आपके मम्मा ने आपको कैसे कैसे birth दिया होगा and what not. I won't go into the complexities, but all I want to say is you have been given this wonderful life. I've seen many, like little suicide context over here, but I've seen many students or many people in general around me committing suicides, and they're happy faces, okay? I won't say that they used to look depressed or something like that, but happy faces committing suicides in the newspaper the next day. I don't know what is happening to people. I mean, please value your life. There was someone who wanted to live, but he could not, just because of his illness or whatever it was. But you are taking your life yourself. I mean, you are given this precious world to be living in, and you are yourself committing suicide. I mean, that should be in the hands of God. You know, whenever he wants you up, he'll take you up. But you don't need to commit suicide. I mean, this is one thing that I've learned in the hospital again. Value your life. Your life is very short. You won't even get to know how things happened in life and how you'll be 80 once and seeing your grandchildren around you. So yeah, value your life, I think. Third thing that I learned in this year is hang out with your friends. Now this was the year after COVID, जिसमें हम पूरे अच्छे से like बाहर घूम फिर रहे थे. I started hanging out. I didn't used to hang out a lot with my friends. I used to think यार क्या पैसा बर्बाद, and तो क्या हुआ, व्हाट्सएप पे बात कर तो लेते हैं ये वो. And I used to be like that orthodox kid, not because my parents didn't allow. My parents were always chill with me going out with my friends and doing stuff and partying and etc. But I understood the value once I started going out and sharing my mind to them, and they sharing my mind to they sharing their mind to me, I realized that how important it is for having friends around you, and how important it is to take an off and hang out with your friends. I don't know if I'm making sense over here, but it is very, very, very important to go and meet your friends. If you don't already know, I have a best friend known as Arushi. She has been my childhood best friend. Like, I don't remember a day going to school without her. So yeah, Arushi, if you're seeing this, I love you, and I literally value you the most in my life. So yeah, hang out with your friends, guys. Next, my next learning for this year will be think before every action. Okay, this is the thing that I preach, I think, from a lot of years, and this is what my parents have inculcated in me. Whatever you give out, you take it back, right? This is what manifestations tell you that this is what manifestations tell you. Okay, whatever you give out to the universe gives it back to you, right? Similar way, whenever we are saying something to a person, say X, whatever you're saying to an X comes back to you. Or just think, whatever you're saying to the X person, that person says the same thing to you. Like, be in that situation, or we say that put the other person's shoes, and then you will know what he's going through. So yeah, that is the new learning, next learning in my life, that think before every action, and just understand the situation of the second person or the person you're talking to, and only then take a step, only then say something, or take an action. Okay, next learning for this year is, this is going to be a little cliche point, but yes, there is no one in this entire world who wants your good as your parents. Yes, I have been someone very, very close to my mom and to my dad, and I don't feel there's anyone in this entire world who can actually want my good as what they want. ये चीज़ बोलने के लिए नहीं है, but actual में your parents are the only people who want your good, right? I won't say that आपके दोस्त नहीं चाहते, ये नहीं चाहते, वो नहीं चाहते, but at some point of time, your priority should always be your parents. I've seen my friends, I've seen people around me literally insulting their parents just like that. Like, they don't understand the value of a parent, right? And yeah, I think I'm grateful to have such parents, and yeah, I love my parents. And the next and the last learning for 2023 is, one gesture or one attitude of yours can make someone's day or break someone's day. I realized it in nursing. Whenever I'm going to do the vital signs of a patient, if I give them a smile, or if I ask them, आज कुछ खाया क्या सुबह से, कैसे हो, बीपी कैसा आ रहा है, and चाय कितनी बार पी, whenever I ask these open questions, I don't know, but there's an instant smile on their face. And whenever you see a smile on their face, you get an instant back reaction that, okay, he's happy. And that's what circulates in your mind the whole day, that today I made someone's day by just saying a simple few words, and he was happy. So yeah, little things that matter in life is a simple hi gesture or a simple smile that you can pass on to anyone around you. And yeah, let's spread happiness in the world, guys. There's always a shit hole happening over here and there, but you can always share happiness, and I think that's what everyone should do. So yeah, on that happy note, I would like to end this video. 2023 was one of the most, I think, realizing year for me. I realized a lot during this year. I realized the value of my closed ones, and yeah, I think that's it for this video. These are the few things that I learned in 2023, and I think everyone should know this. Yeah, that's it, and I'll see you again in the next video very, very soon. It's going to be a resolution video, not the fake resolutions, but yes, the real resolutions. So yeah, I'll see you again in the brand new video very, very soon. Until then, stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.